This is not medical advice. Please consult your doctor or healthcare provider before making any changes to your diet, lifestyle, or medications. They say the universe is inside you, that it is not the stars that hold secrets, but the billions of living creatures that inhabit your gut. You are not one being. You are a colony, a city, a universe of cells, bacteria, fungi, and chemical whispers. For decades, doctors called the gut a tube, a digestive system, a plumbing network that processed waste. But they were wrong. Hidden inside your abdomen is a mind of its own, a network so complex. It is called the second brain, a world that can think, remember, and decide without permission from you. The gut and the brain are not separate organs. They are two sides of one conversation, a silent dialogue that runs 24 hours a day. Imagine the vagus nerve as a highway of light. It stretches from the brain stem through the chest, winding through the heart, the lungs, the stomach, the intestines, like a serpent made of electricity. Every heartbeat, every breath, every twist of your intestines sends messages up and down that road. The brain speaks to the gut. Slow down, digest, sleep, or run, fight, survive. The gut speaks back. I am inflamed. I am empty. I am full. I am afraid. If you listen carefully, you can feel this conversation right now in your own body. The flutter in your stomach before bad news, the nausea of grief, the hunger of anxiety, the stillness of peace. These are not metaphors, they are physiology. The gut has its own nervous system called the enteric nervous system. Over 500 million neurons, more than the spinal cord. They form circuits that can control digestion independent of the brain. This is why even if your brain is disconnected, your intestines still move food, still digest, still function. It is an autonomous intelligence. Those neurons release the same neurotransmitters as the brain: serotonin, dopamine, GABA, acetylcholine. 95% of serotonin is produced in the gut, not the head. When your gut is inflamed, serotonin production falters, mood drops, digestion slows, and sleep unravels. You are literally thinking with your stomach. But this mind of the gut is not alone. It lives with an army. Trillions of microbes form the microbiome, a living network that covers the intestinal wall like stars across a night sky. They digest what you cannot. They train your immune system. They create chemicals that travel through blood into the brain. They shape who you are. There are more bacterial genes inside you than human genes. You are more microbe than man. When they thrive, you thrive. When they suffer, you decay. So what happens when you take antibiotics? The medicine does its job. It kills infection, but it does not discriminate. It wipes out the innocent bystanders. The good microbes that build your vitamins and guard your walls die with the bad. In their absence, yeast and harmful bacteria bloom. The delicate gut barrier loosens, toxins seep through, and the immune system panics. This is called leaky gut. It is inflammation and confusion at the same time. The immune system begins to attack, not just invaders, but you: depression, fatigue, skin, rashes, brain fog, anxiety, weight changes. All are symptoms of a conversation gone wrong. The gut-brain axis works through three great pathways: the nervous system, the immune system, and the endocrine system of hormones. The vagus nerve carries electrical messages. The immune cells carry cytokines and inflammation signals. The hormones carry rhythm, mood, hunger, and sleep. If one channel misfires, the others follow. Anxiety can start in the mind, or it can start in the gut. The same for depression, the same for insomnia. A toxic mind poisons the gut, a toxic gut poisons the mind. Science is finally catching up with what ancient medicine always knew. Healing begins in the gut. In Ayurvedic medicine, the digestive fire called Agni is the center of life. In Chinese medicine, the spleen and stomach form the earth element, grounding all others. In African holistic traditions, the belly is where spirit sits and where emotion is stored. Modern research has shown that people with anxiety, depression, Parkinson's, autism, even Alzheimer's share one thing: a disturbed microbiome. How does the gut control mood? First, serotonin. As mentioned, the majority of serotonin is made in your intestines by certain microbes. When fiber-rich foods feed these microbes, serotonin flows. When processed foods kill them, serotonin dries up. Second, dopamine, the motivation molecule. It too is partly made in the gut. Low dopamine, low drive. Third, GABA, the calming chemical that quiets nerves. Certain probiotic strains like Lactobacillus rhamnosus can increase GABA receptor expression in the brain through the vagus nerve, meaning a peaceful gut can create a peaceful mind. Fourth, inflammation. A leaky, inflamed gut releases endotoxins that trigger microglia in the brain. These immune cells ignite anxiety, irritability, and brain fog. Your emotions are chemical reflections of the microbial balance inside you. Let us take a journey through diet and lifestyle. Picture a morning that begins with sugar, coffee, and stress. You rush, eat quickly, scroll your phone, and forget to breathe. Your gut receives this. As war cortisol floods your system, blood leaves the intestines, digestion stops, food ferments, bloat builds, acid rises, your microbes retreat, your brain feels the alarm, irritability, exhaustion, confusion. Now imagine the same morning but slow a breath before eating a plate of real food with fiber, color, and life. The gut relaxes, bile flows, enzymes awaken, the vagus nerve hums calmly. Microbes feast, they produce butyrate and GABA. The brain receives peace. That is the difference between chaos and calm. Prebiotics are the food for your microbes. Garlic, onions, leeks, asparagus, chicory root, Jerusalem artichoke, apples, bananas, oats, beans, lentils. These fibers are not digested by you, but by them. They ferment into short-chain fatty acids like butyrate, acetate. Propionate butyrate fuels your colon cells, heals your lining, cools inflammation, and signals happiness to the brain. Probiotics are the live microbes themselves. They are found in yogurt, kefir, sauerkraut, kimchi, miso, tempeh, natto, kombucha, pickles, and brine raw cheeses. They reseed the gut after illness or antibiotics. But they need prebiotics to survive. Symbiotics are the combination of both. Postbiotics are the beneficial molecules. Microbes make a healthy gut garden needs seeds, soil, sunlight, and water. Probiotics are seeds. Prebiotics are soil. Lifestyle is the weather. Now imagine what modern medicine and modern life have done to this garden. Antibiotics, pesticides, artificial sweeteners, preservatives, chronic stress, late nights, isolation all act as droughts and poisons. The soil dries, the flowers die, the weeds spread. Then people wonder why they feel empty, anxious, disconnected. Healing the gut is not about buying another supplement. It is about rebuilding an ecosystem. Step 1. Remove the toxins. Reduce processed food, sugar, excess alcohol, and unnecessary drugs. Avoid artificial sweeteners which confuse microbes and metabolism. Step 2. Reintroduce the missing allies. Eat fermented foods daily. Start with small amounts and increase gradually. Use a probiotic supplement if needed after antibiotics. Choose human-tested strains. Step 3. Feed diversity. Eat 30 different plants per week. Include herbs, spices, seeds, and colored vegetables. Each color feeds different microbes. Step 4. Support digestion. Chew thoroughly. Eat in calm. Breathe before meals. Bitter foods like dandelion, arugula, and lemon water awaken digestive fire. Step 5. Rest and reset. Sleep in darkness. Wake with natural light. The microbiome follows circadian rhythm like you. When you stay up all night, your microbes lose direction. Step 6. Connect with nature. Soil, air, trees, animals, microbes everywhere. Touching the earth replenishes you more than you know. Malabsorption is the silent thief of health. When the gut is damaged, nutrients slip away unabsorbed. You can eat well but starve at the cellular level. Fatigue, anemia, brittle nails, hair, loss, anxiety can all stem from this repair. Begins with healing the lining, glutamine, zinc, carnosine, bone broth, collagen, fiber, and rest rebuild the barrier. Medicines influence the gut beyond antibiotics. Acid blockers reduce stomach acid, allowing pathogens to survive. Painkillers like ibuprofen damage The intestinal wall birth control pills alter the microbiome. Antidepressants modulate serotonin in the gut, not just the brain. This does not mean avoid medicine. It means support your gut while you use it. Eat fermented food. Hydrate, take breaks, heal afterward. The gut also controls appetite and weight through hormones ghrelin, leptin, and peptide YY. Microbes influence these signals, and even cravings. An imbalanced microbiome can make you crave sugar. When you feed it fiber and fermented foods, cravings fade naturally. Emotions live in the gut, but so does intuition. That feeling in your stomach before a decision. The gut sends more information to the brain than the brain sends to the gut. It knows before you know. When the gut is calm, intuition is clear. When the gut is chaotic, intuition is confused. The ancients called this the seat of the soul. Science calls it the enteric nervous system. Different name, same truth. The vagus nerve is the bridge between feeling and healing. You can tone it like a muscle. Slow, deep breathing, singing, humming, cold water on the face. Gentle yoga, chanting, prayer, laughter, all strengthen vagal tone. A strong vagus nerve equals resilience. Heart rate lowers digestion, improves inflammation, cools. It is your body's built-in reset button. Now imagine this story as a thriller, because it is one. A world where people live disconnected from their gut. They eat fast, sleep less, breathe shallow, feel empty. Depression soars, anxiety grows, children suffer allergies, and adults feel broken. Doctors chase symptoms one by one while the real culprit lies hidden below the ribs. The hero of this story is you. When you decide to heal your gut, you reclaim the control panel of your life. Within months, the fog lifts, the mood brightens, the skin glows. Within a year, you are no longer surviving, you are evolving. This is not mysticism, it is biology. The gut controls 90% of immune function. It teaches your immune system to tolerate, not overreact. A healthy gut means fewer autoimmune flares, fewer allergies, fewer colds. Your liver, kidneys, and skin all depend on what your gut absorbs. Every system begins here. When the gut is strong, the whole body listens. So let this be your blueprint. Morning, drink water with lemon, breathe. Before the first bite, eat breakfast with protein, fiber, and color. Include one fermented food daily at lunch. Fill half the plate with plants, 1/4 with protein, 1/4 with complex carbs. Walk 10 minutes after eating. In the evening, eat light. Finish 3 hours before sleep. Dim lights, breathe slow, rest. Once a week, go outside, barefoot, feel soil between your toes. Once a day, take 5 slow breaths, longer exhale than inhale. Once an hour, remember that inside you a second brain is alive and listening, or a living conversation. The gut and the brain are the same sentence written in different languages. Feed one, and you feed the other. Calm one, and you calm the other. The cure for chaos begins inside, because healing begins not in thought, but in digestion, not in the mind, but in the gut. And when you heal there, everything changes. The fog lifts, the mood softens, the cravings quiet, the intuition returns. This is the forgotten axis, the secret highway between emotion and biology, the proof that mind, body, and spirit are one continuous field. Feed your microbes, feed your soul. Your gut is not just your second brain. It is your first teacher, your guardian, your oldest friend. Treat it as sacred. Healing starts here, in the place where food becomes at feeling and feeling becomes.